In what would end up being one of his final decisions as Bills head coach, Rex Ryan sheepishly punted on 4th and 2 from his own 41 with 4:09 left in overtime against the Dolphins last year in a Week 16 game the Bills needed to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Sunday, in another game the Bills needed to win, Sean McDermott punted on 4th and 1 from the Colts 41 with 4:13 left in overtime, even after calling timeout to think over the situation. Ryan was skewered for his decision, but McDermott's was even worse, given that the team needed to gain fewer yards and was 18 yards farther down the field. The Bills ended up winning Sunday, but that was in spite of the punt, not because of it. Punting significantly increased the odds that the game ended in a tie, which would have effectively ended the Bills' playoff chances. Yet, when McDermott was asked about the decision Monday, he said he would punt again. Jay Skorsky has more on McDermott's filibuster of an answer to questions on the punt. Bills players push fans' cars out of snow. After pushing defensive linemen through snow Sunday afternoon, a few cars was no problem for Eric Wood and a handful of other Bills players. Injury updates: Tyrod Taylor, knee, is day-to-day, while Nathan Peterman remains in concussion protocol. OC on the hot seat? Rick Dennison's first season as offensive coordinator hasn't gone according to plan, Jay Skorsky wrote. Playoff odds, much like Sunday's game, wild card visibility is low, Tim Graham wrote. The Bills' best chance is an unlikely run to 10-6, Jerry Sullivan added. You make the call. Should the Colts have gotten that penalty on the 2-point conversion? It was oh so close, Mark Gohan wrote, but looked like the right call. Bruce Andriach, that was the most memorable Bills game I have ever, sort of, seen. How about that? The Bills and Sabres went to overtime together for second time ever Sunday, but the first time was even more memorable. What they said: Bills coach McDermott on the OT punt, crazy weather and playoffs, Bills coordinators on dealing with the snow. 3 up, 3 down, Sean McDermott made the down list after Sunday's game. Mark Gohan's film breakdown: Shady was a beast despite the snow. Advanced stats: Bills rookie LB Matt Milano thrived in snowy start versus Colts. Carucci's Bills breakdown: what a win by the Bills and what will it take to beat the Dolphins? Trivia: during the Bills' NFL record 20-game losing streak against the Dolphins throughout the 1970s, how many of the losses were by 3 points or fewer? Where's the ball? CBS broadcast team needed to get creative amid the snowstorm. CBS Deeds, Archuleta and Tasker performed admirably otherwise. Lol, Tre'Davious White apologized for blowing up Lowe's commercial spot during the game. Shady Watch, revisiting L.E. Sean McCoy's performances with Bills against the Dolphins. Podcast, Lucky in the Snow, and the Punt.